most people, it's automatically assumed that when you get of working age, you're gonna become a camp counselor, you're gonna work in Wendy's, you're gonna, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, CVS, and that's just
Start
normal.
from the bottom
But
type
it's
thing.
like, all right, why can't it be normalized that your child works for you in the family business?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if you're an entrepreneur, your child really should, like, if my child at 15 years old has to start out working as a camp counselor, like, because he has no other options, then that's a failure on my part.
Right.
Because I started a business and it should be able to employ, whether he wants to be employed by us or not, that's a different conversation, but he shouldn't have to go to somebody else for employment when his father is an entrepreneur. So when I heard that, I'm like, I never really heard anybody say it like that, but I'm like, damn, that's true if you really think about it. Especially for us business owners. Like, if we're creating businesses and it's not to employ our kids down the line, what are we creating it for?
Yeah, that's part of the preparation. It's like, these are the things that we have to have ready for our kids in the event, right? So it's a choice. Yeah, they can choose to do that, or this is the option. Whereas when we grew up, it was go find it, figure it out.
Right.
You raised a really good point.
Not to our parents. It's just, it is what it is. It wasn't a knock to our parents. It's just kind of how it was.
You raised a good point, because nepotism has a really negative connotation to it, right? But in this context, it's dope. Like, this is what it should be, right? Like, you pulling up your seeds through the things you're creating. I mean, granted, like, you're not gonna give them something if they don't deserve it.
But you know what? It only has a negative connotation because we've been on the other side of it.
True.
We working so hard, and then we see our boss hire their nephew, and it's like, damn, I worked 10, but
he got promoted over me.
Earn your leisure, all we do is nepotism. Every single person that's involved with us is friends or family. I only work with friends and family. I believe in that. Like, if I'm gonna pay somebody, I might as well pay somebody that I know personally, or somebody that I could stimulate their economy and they can stimulate my economy. That's how we really grow. That's group economics. It's just that, unfortunately, for Black and Latino people, we've always been on the other side looking at somebody else get advantages and get the union jobs, and we haven't been. So now it's like we got a bad idea about nepotism because we've never benefited from it. But once we start to actually benefit from nepotism, and once we start to practice nepotism, now we realize that, okay, well, it's really not that bad. We just never actually did it because we wasn't in a position to do it.